This video is all about the exam on 19th of December, which is an actual IELTS test. And in this video, we will discuss about how to score 8777 in IELTS. Actually, will discuss in it the last minute few tips which helps to increase the band score. So without further delay, let's start the video. There are few tips which would help you to get a good IELTS score. So just apply these few tips in your sections and you will definitely get your desired score this time. So firstly, we will start with the listening, and in listening thing we have to score 8 bands. To achieve the 8 bands, what we have to keep in mind is, first of all, is word count. How many words we are allowed to write. If we are asked for write two words only, then we have to write only 2 words. We could write for 1 word also, but not exceeding the 2 words. Next step is to keep in mind whether they spoke in their conversation S or ES. Like if they said schools or school, so we have to keep in mind whether we should put S or not putting the S. The third is the spelling. Spelling has a crucial part, so spellings should be correct to achieve 1 mark for each answer. The next last step is writing. Your writing should be clear and clean so that examiner could easily read what you have written. So why these few things, which are however very small but plays an important role to increase your band. So these things you have to keep in your mind. Next one is the reading part. Reading, we have to achieve at least 7, and in this, first thing is the word count. We have to stick to the counting of the words. If they said 3 words, not more than 3, so we have to keep this in mind, 3 words or a number like this. Second is the form of verb. Sometime we have to change the form of verb in our answers. If some written in the reading passage was the verb eat, sometimes we have to change the verb from eat to ate or eaten according to the question which have been asked to us. Last but not the least step is again writing. Writing should be clear. I think spellings we could check from the passage only in reading, but by the way, spellings are also important for this. Next part is our writing section. For writing section, we again writing has a very crucial part to play in our band score. So writing should be tidy, clean, clear. Okay. The next is task 1. Next step is, for task 1 we have to write at least 150 word, or I personally recommend you to write more than 150 word, at least 155 or 160. Same is for essay. For essay is 250 is the 250 is the minimum word count, but we have to write more than 250, like 255 or 260. If we wrote less than 150 or 250, the band score will definitely decrease. But you want to increase the band score, then write words more than 150 for task 1 and more than 250 words for task 2. Next important tip is precise and on topic information only. Your writing should be precise. Words should be related to the task given to you only, and you are writing the information which you are writing in your tasks, either 1 or 2, should be relevant to the topic only. It should not be going like off topic. So these are some important things. Last is the speaking part. In speaking, you should have to be very fluent in speaking. Secondly, You should not have to take more poses like 2-second pose, 1-second pose, like this. Third one is we have to perform like as we are doing a conversation with some of our friend, by keeping in mind that we should not be so informal to the examiner, but yeah, keep in mind that if we are conversing our thoughts or ideas to our friend or someone other person to whom with we are comfortable to talk in English. Next part is the tenses type in mind. It is very important in speaking part, because you have to identify the type of question. The question the examiner asked, whether it is a present question, past related or future. So we have to answer accordingly. If examiner asked about the question of past, then you have to use the past tenses, did, was, were, had, like this. If examiner is asking about the future, then accordingly change the tenses is also required, like will, would, like this. And if it's talking about the present thing only, the answer would be in the present tenses only, is, am, are, doing, going, like this, have. So these are few tips and tricks, like last minute tips and tricks, because the 19th December IELTS exam is around the corner. So by applying these tips and tricks, you can easily achieve your desired score band this time, definitely. So apply these tips and share your results in the comment section as soon as you get your result. And if we talk about the prediction, so there is no such prediction. How can we predict like what type of questions would going to be asked in this type of listening, reading and writing and speaking? For writing, we have only 5 to 6 type of essays, so definitely one essay would come from these types only. And if we talk about the letter, there are 3 types of letter: formal, semi and personal letters. Then one letter should come out from that topics only. So there is no such prediction. Every test is easy if you know how to crack that, and every test is difficult if you don't have your skills or you don't have your tips and tricks. So by the end of this video, all the best to all the students who are going to perform their test on 19th of December. All the very best to all of you. And if you have any query and any doubt, you can comment your query down below, and also subscribe to my channel and support us. Thank you.